Good afternoon. I'm Oliver Simon, standing on top of Horse Barn Hill at the University of Connecticut. When people drive down 195, they look across the way to see this beautiful view behind me. But what many don't understand is that to the UConn ROTC program, this view is not so beautiful.
UConn cadets conduct physical training every morning at 0600 sharp at various locations throughout UConn's campus. Horse Barn Hill is one of those training sites. Between the sprints, the low crawls, and the ruck marches, cadets don't look at the quarter-mile hill with the same level of excitement as others driving through campus. Rather, they look back on the difficult snow marches they had to endure in sub-freezing conditions. The physical training is only part of a UConn cadets training regimen. They are also expected to attend classes as a full-time college student and participate in weekly field training exercises. This is all to prepare for evaluations in advanced camp at Fort Knox, and ultimately, to prepare to commission as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. Ann Allen is the Cadet Battalion Commander of UConn Army ROTC, and she knows exactly how difficult it is to balance both the stresses of ROTC and her schoolwork.
It's so structured that if you don't have good time management skills, you're not going to do well. So ROTC, you have to get up, you have to PT, and then you need to make sure you allot enough time to study and do ROTC stuff and do extracurriculars. So it's really figuring out that balance that works for you.
While balancing the expectations of the Army and the university can be demanding at times, UConn cadets find ways to persevere. One true test of perseverance is the combat water survival test that cadets must pass before graduating. While a blindfolded 3-meter drop looks daunting, it is only one small requirement among many others that cadets must fulfill before becoming officers. Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Morris is the UConn Army ROTC department head. He has served in the Army for over 20 years, and his responsibility here at UConn is to prepare the cadets to be successful leaders when they arrive at their units. There are several key things he looks for when evaluating future lieutenants.
The two areas that I value the most, probably in a prospective lieutenant, is curiosity and energy. The ability to be able to sit back and know the stuff that you don't know, but then have the energy to go out and find a solution or find an answer. If you lack the curiosity, then more than likely you're not going to go out and look for people's input to try to help make your situation better, help make the mission more successful, things like that.
Lieutenant Colonel Morris and the rest of the UConn Army ROTC staff certainly ensure their cadets possess these traits, as UConn's ROTC program stacks up well against other programs nationwide. Lieutenant Colonel Morris said that at cadet summer training, about 85% of UConn cadets end up in the top half of their platoon. Other schools average about 50% of their cadets in the top half of a platoon. To add to these numbers, roughly 90% of UConn's graduating class gets one of their top 3 branch choices on a yearly basis, which is also above the national average.
UConn students might not get up early enough to see the work that their cadets put in, but they represent the school well on the national scale. I'm Oliver Simon with the UConn News, signing off.